Baby, it's been so long since I've had you here. Come on. Can I make you feel good? Can I make you feel good? You make me feel good. So good. You know it's your job. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. Moves are perfect harmony. The way she doing the dance. You know it's your job. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. Ooh. The way she doing the dance. You know it's your job. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer.
From the block to the airwaves, Windy City Underground Radio is where raw talent shines. Tune in and enjoy the vibes the right way.
You know it's your job. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. Woo! The way she doing the dance. You know it's your job. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. So you know it's your job. It ain't your fault. Ooh, the way she doing the dance. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with the dance.
The ground, that is Lamar Creek. What's going on? WindyCityUnderground.com, your music, your station. I am in the building, but y'all knew that already. And guess what it is for me? The radio personality of the year. So I brag different on today, y'all. I am so excited to be in the building. I thank everybody who voted for me, everybody who supports me, shows me love, because you don't have to do it. We are in a competitive city. We love each other. We're going to clown and fight for each other, but we hate on each other. And that's something I do not like. So I'm grateful for everyone who took the time to vote me, to nominate me for the Forever Grateful Awards for the Radio Personality of the Year. You think I'm in the building, and I couldn't have did it without y'all. Again, I want to shout out to Born Rich, Mr. and Mrs. Born Rich. It is their anniversary on today, so I want to start that out by telling them happy anniversary. But I also want to say, if you woke up today, have an attitude of gratitude. Today is a new day of grace and mercy, and God woke you up. You didn't wake yourself up, so you always have to be grateful that you were allowed a new day of grace and mercy, and be glad and rejoice in it, because tomorrow, the next minute, the next second, the next hour is not promised. So you do have to be grateful. But again, I'm forever grateful because I brought home the Radio Personality of the Year. So again, This is WindyCityUnderground.com, your music, your station, and you are tuned to Express Lane through Hollywood, my hood. This ain't Chirac. Chi-Town is taking Chicago back one Wednesday at a time, y'all. We gotta put some respect on our city, put some respect on our name. You know what I'm saying? And make it do what it do. We are still in Women's Month, so y'all, we were at church this Sunday. As y'all know, I do media and live streaming graphics at times with my church. So we had to wear our tutus, and I had already worn my tutus for the Forever Grateful. So I just dressed it back up, you did, because we came in and we did our thing. Pastor Lady Shalon gave the word, and she was just telling us how to, you know, the song that Erykah Badu got, and I knew this was for me, the bag lady. You gonna hurt your back dragging all them bags like that? Everybody that know me know I'm a bag lady. I got 2 of them right now. But I know that message was for me. Although I was up in the media, I had to run down, and she said, if you feel burdened, if you feel heavy, like you got to carry the weight of so many people. And I'm the type that I love everyone. I speak for everyone. I pray for everyone. But you carry that, you know, when there's somebody you care about, and people are going through things, you carry their burdens, and people can truly drain you with what they got going on. If you got a heart like I got, it drains you, it hurts you. So she taught us this Sunday as a queen and first lady of the Valley. She's our newest pastor, my spiritual mother. Thank you. Celebrated her birthday. So I want to say shout out and happy birthday to my spiritual mother, Pastor Beverly. I told her last weekend, but again, she's 71 years, fabulous. But our pastor now, Ray Beatty's wife, Miss Shalon, Lady Shalon, she preached to us about how to pack light, you know, and I never thought that's what Erykah Badu was saying. I'm thinking she's saying, bag life. I did not know the woman was saying pack life. But again, y'all, and when you carrying so much on you, it's not just about being the bag lady, but you're carrying them burdens, you carrying problems, you carrying things that God didn't design for you to be carrying. So learn to pack light. Let's learn to dominate in this season. Let's learn to love on each other in this season. The Daily Bread today states that he has sent me to bestow on them a garment of praise instead of a spirit of despair. How does God's spirit help you dress in compassion, kindness, and patience? How are others affected by your spirit-led behavior? So I ask them, when I wear my worldly values, dear God, please change my spiritual clothing, because we are living in a world today where people just hate on each other. When God, the Bible says we exist to love God by how we love one another. But a lot of people don't lead by example on that. You know, it's so easy for us to hate each other. We're in a world where we got a man in the White House that does not hide the fact that he's prejudiced. And even he needs prayer. Even he needs love, because he's still a child of God. Hey, beautiful. Thank you all for everybody that is tuning in. But I just want to say that I want to start this morning by giving thanks. First, to God be the glory, because y'all know I got to reintroduce myself, but I got to give some thanks to some people first and some shout outs first before God allows me to reintroduce myself. Y'all know I grew up in Inglewood, so I call myself a godly gangster. I can go there, but he working on me. But the flesh is easy to rise up when people just keep poking at you and bothering you. But this morning I brag different, because I'm forever grateful to God, his son, and his spirit. But I'm forever grateful to Mr. King and Queen, Mr. and Mrs. Born Rich, to even acknowledge me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got to acknowledge you. Some people don't even acknowledge themselves. But we are living in a world, a competitive city. And I just want to take my time and say happy anniversary to them. They stuck with me because I love them. I love the spirit on them. And I hate to see people try to attack a person for someone trying to do good in our city and doing things. Remember, I always say, if we come together, we can have things like the BET Awards and the Grammys. But when people try to do stuff, it always got a backfire on them, you know. So I'm here to speak up on behalf of Mr. and Mrs. Born Rich for the things they do. They allowed me to be a part of something that I know I could be acknowledged in. There's plenty of award shows here in Chicago, and not every one of them will acknowledge people who need to be acknowledged. And I'm learning this being in radio. I was taught when I first got in radio that from my instructors, shout out to Tony Schofield, shout out to Devontae Stone Pony, Daniel D's Big Papa, Terry Bondana. They all taught us when we were doing media school that it's gonna get crazy. Y'all think it's good, but you're gonna see how Chicago is. It's very competitive, you know. And when I first graduated, they would send my demo out to places like Fargo, North Dakota, Kentucky, St. Louis, and they wanted me with my demo, but I'm thinking, okay, I don't know nobody out there. My mama even called, baby, I don't know nobody in Fargo, North Dakota. I don't think you should go. Your daddy had a girlfriend out there. That's all I knew. So I'm like, okay, my city gonna be calling me because they calling me, you know, in places that I don't know nobody. They don't even know about me. They just heard my demo. But what I didn't know is how competitive your own city can be. Now, I want to salute this king because he took out his time that you don't get back, his money, his expertise to put something together to acknowledge us in our crafts and our gifts and the things we do. And what hurts me about it is he didn't have to do none of it. He didn't have to come out his pocket. He didn't have to do a doggone thing for ungrateful people for the Forever Grateful Awards. But he took his time to try to put on for his city. And all I see is backlash and who didn't and why didn't. It's not that deep. You know, I commend that brother because I've been at the 312 Awards and I've brought back, no shade against nobody, but I brought back the 312 Station of the Year. I was the only female in this place doing a radio show. First of all, when I graduated, before I graduated, my demos of my homework was so cold. Shout out to Tinker Randall too. Happy birthday. Her birthday was last week. Queens was running the building. We was in another building from this one. Illinois Media School, it's not easy. It is not easy. You get in here and you think, oh, I'm on the radio. I'm going to talk. I'm going to do my thing. No, we had to do work behind it. We had to actually put together radio shows for homework. And my radio show was so deep for homework, they used it to teach other students. So I was called in the office 2 months into being a student at Illinois Media School after enrolling to come to Power 92 to do The Move with Shy Blizz, Desmond Daly, Mocha Mouth, and a few others. They loved me so much they kept us there, but Tinker pulled The Move back and asked me, I want you, when we open up this radio station for Windy City Underground after this pandemic, we want you to do a show there. I'm like, okay. Now, I'm already knowing it's an underground station and I'm not going to be able to play the music that I want to play, but I was able to come in, and then we had the mentors, Jose, Eric Avila, Shy Blizz. So 2 years in a row, I got the 312 Station of the Year. Then my homie Alex came over and did his thing. I had the same amount of people voting for me. I serve a church first and foremost, with Kingdom Tech Center, with media. I give my gifts back to God. So when you do things like that, you already got a seed in the ground because you're serving in the gifts that God has given you anyway. He created us all with a purpose. So you're serving and giving back to God. So nobody can stop the seed that I've already had in the ground. So second of all, when I come in, nobody really had a show. I interned students, and then me and Miss V from 63 had a show called It's the Vibe for Me. They were going to put us on Roku because so many people even enrolled. They wanted to hire me in admissions because so many people showed up to come to our show. We had it on Wednesdays before my radio show. People was coming to school just so they can come to our show. So I see a lot of artists that me and Miss V birthed from our show that are out here in platforms with other radio people. But we not getting mad. Everybody got to crawl and do what they got to do to get to their destination. It is so much talent in Chicago, but nobody wants people to be better than them or greater than them. It's okay to win. And it's not saying that you're not popular or you may be better than the person that won. But these award shows go by votes. I just saw Mr. Corleone in the hallway. He said himself, put your name in the ballot, SkyTOWN. I think you're worthy, but put your name in the ballot so people can vote you. Your people got to get you voted into these radio, to these things, and put your stuff out there. I was here 3 years and never got into the 312 for personality, but I got stationed. And I will reach out. What do I got to do? Oh, you got to put yourself in there. Well, I did. I had all the people voting for me. I get an award from my church every year, every other month for media, for Kingdom Tech Center. I was hurt because I wasn't being acknowledged by my city. But I got Station of the Year. So I looked at it like, okay, it's still a win. It's still a win no matter what God did. But you can't come against nobody and they platform and what they doing because they don't have to share nothing with you. And that's what's wrong with us right now to this day. I'm a woman. I'm not out here to be nobody's friend. I'm not out here to school myself into this industry. I work hard. I get back and forth downtown. Car don't have it 1 minute. So I'm on the trains and Ubers getting back and forth for 3.5 years doing my show. Sometimes the music mess up. I'm my own board app. I went from Power 92.3 to being interviewed, asking the interview artist, Smokey the Bandit, shout out to him, at Skyline Radio. People that came and got me from their station to interview for their people. You know what I'm saying? And I've always shared my gifts. I shared my platform. I did what I had to do, and I salute others. When you salute others, your blessing is on the way. Because what people don't understand is God is watching you and how you respond. Everything we do could be a test to later be a testimony. And how you act with the small things he throw at you, you throw them back like, no, that ain't big enough for me. I ain't good enough. You know, that's how God sees if you're big enough or you're worthy of the bigger things, on how you treat the small things, how you treat people. Them seeds in the ground, he's watching you. And my grandparents always say, we living in our last days. And I used to be like, why they talking about that? I'm young. But now I see it, just how people are with each other. We act a fool with each other or a clown when the police take us out. But then we turn around and hate and clown on each other. And we too doggone grown for that. I'm tired of seeing it. Being in this radio industry, it woke me up. So I'm ready. I'm about to take another class in here because sometimes it discourages people from what they're doing because you don't want to deal with the world and the hate. And I'm not going to lie. All the big people that I was up against, they clapped for me. They told me it's your season. But some people looked at me probably like Kanye did Taylor Swift. Do she deserve it? She's at an underground radio. But what y'all don't know is, again, I'm going to reintroduce myself. I put my seeds and my gifts back to God first and foremost. And when you put God first, all else will prevail. Nobody can stop what he got for you, no matter how they plot, scheme, witchcraft, whatever you're doing. If God be for you, who should be against you? So again, I'm going to reintroduce myself, whether I had an award or not. God did, because I got acknowledged at my church for doing Kingdom Tech Center, for doing media at the church. That means getting up 2 hours before service start and getting there showing God that you're going to give your gifts back to him. You can't be God-given. He will make your cup runneth over because he sees your heart. And I just want to come against anybody that got to go through any type of hate. Discern them spirits off of people. You can't control people. And I love everybody, but I don't like to see how everybody roll. I just don't. I don't like that, because nobody got to do nothing for nobody. Real talk. This is Forever Grateful Awards. I seen so many award shows and not one of them gave me Personality of the Year. But my church gave me awards. And my seed was in the ground because I have a spiritual father, Apostle H. Daniel Wilson, that took us 10-10-10 on a bus wherever we wanted to go. He said, what's your purposes? What's your dreams? They always told me that they feel that this was my gift to be in radio. I knew all the celebrities. I grew up knowing Twister, Crucial Conflict, Do or Die, Triple Darkness, Drama Ward, D.A. Smart. I knew all these people before I even got into radio. That's why everybody always told me, okay, you should be doing something because you networking, you hooking things up, and I ain't get $1 for it, but it was just my heart. trying to be there, not trying to be no groupie, but to show people you got talent. It's people that know. I knew Tony Neal. I know all these people before I even got in radio. So people always joke and say she was a queen from the 90s. She been a celebrity. I've known everyone. A lot of people don't even remember who I am because I was platinum. My hair was blonde for like 25 years. So people got to see my eyebrows and be like, oh, that's Toyana. That's old girl from the shop with the skyline on her back. That's where my name came from, SkyTOWN, because I have a skyline on my back. Wherever I go, I've always repped my city. But sometimes your city don't rep you. But you can't let that discourage you. You got to keep going and keep grinding. And then my UGK voice, you got to keep on pushing because people will try to hate on you. People will try to hurt you, harm you. But again, they don't understand. God says, touch not my anointed. Real talk. So you got to, when you put your mouth on people, use it to pray for them because God don't play about his. He really don't. And anybody can change. No, I don't care if you was a murderer yesterday. If God is forgiving you today for what you've done, don't let the world crucify you. They talked about Jesus. He had to flip over tables because people was, making him get in the flesh. He was a man that walked the earth and ain't nobody perfect but him. But we got to love one another and stop hating. My phones was blowing up. Oh, look who doing this. Don't call me about what's going on no internet because it's foolishness to me. It's not cool. Don't call it. We'll support foolishness before we support something that's right. And it's sad because we are too magical. When I won my award, I had a whole speech, but I didn't know I was going to win. Mr. Born Rich told me off top, I can't make you win. Do I think you deserve it? Yeah, but you got to get your people to vote. And I didn't think I was going to win because I was sick. I had COVID. I couldn't promote it. The big people started calling me. Shout out to DJ Freddie. All of them was calling me DJ Sluggo. Those the people that voted for me, not the people that I even thought was going to vote. The people that lied and told me they was going to vote. They don't know Born Rich could show me via email who voted for me. Illinois Media School, the students, my church where I serve voted for me. And what's so crazy is I allowed, a lot of people was discouraged because he got it so cold where he wants to give everybody a chance. You can't just go in and vote for who you want to vote for. You got to choose somebody, a nominee out of each category. That's how that man heart works. You got to choose somebody. And my people was like, I don't know them. My people knew Taco. They knew Taco. They knew Shy Blizz. They knew Cold Hard. But my people didn't know all of them. But I took people's phones and voted for people who probably didn't even pick up and vote for me. But that's how my heart works. I want to see everybody win. That's why I always play that song. I'm grateful for everything and anything. Any loss we took, we put it on the chin. I know one day we can win again because when God say you winning and he see how you bless others, your cup is going to run over. So stop this mess, y'all. We need to come together as Black people and do something and make Chicago. That's why I call my show Express Lane through CHI-OLLYWOOD. Because if you speak into existence what you want things to be, that's what they going to be. But my pastor took me 10-10-10 to lay hands on the news, the media. He said, pray over what you want. Speak it into existence. So I am now living into the prayers that my pastor prophesied over me long time ago. We did a play. I did a play. I do Acts Ministry with Kim Stratton and Ron Poindexter. I did a play called Pentecostal Musical back then. And we had to go around and pick up signs singing the song, I Know Who I Am, I Have a Purpose. The sign I picked up said radio personality. So I'm speaking and living and God is leaning in my direction. So I don't care who think I did. God did. And I want to thank Mr. and Mrs. Born Rich. And that man wife ain't gonna let nobody win. Y'all need to stop that though. For real. It's not that deep. And it's all these other award shows need to give people a chance and stop giving it to your favorite people. I don't want nothing that I didn't earn. I don't want nothing that I had to screw my way through. I don't want nothing that I had to ask or pay off or ASS to get it. I want something that I know I earned. And if I don't get it from you, that don't mean I didn't earn it. So I'm so grateful to that man. I pray that God blesses him beyond measures, him and his family. This man lost his brother last year, and he still can get up and put on for his city. Instead of people getting up saying, hey, let me show this man some love. Last year, this was honoring his brother. His brother was murdered. He didn't even give his brother an award. You know, people had to vote him. So y'all got to learn to love each other and stop all this. I don't like that. I just don't like that. He came to my show and did a show and showed people's votes and how they won. He kept it real. I would have chose somebody else. I'm not going to just vote you. Your people got to get you in there. That's when your people should show you the support. So I just don't want to see people hating on each other and doing that type of thing. I don't rock like that. Thank y'all. I got fans up here at the Illinois Media School. And people be like, Toy, you talk to everybody. I be outside kicking it with the homeless because God made us all. We are not no better than nobody else. We are not beneath anybody. I got fans of people right here watching me do my show. I've interned people. You got to show people love and show people support. My girl, LaTanya Hughes, she lives here. She is Chicago Beyonce. She could sing everybody's song better than they could sing it. Sell out shows, but she don't get the love from her city that she deserved. So she got to move somewhere else. The school even told me I should have left a long time ago. I should have been winning awards, but I don't trip. I came here for a purpose, and you still owe the school some money, so you ain't gonna stop me from doing my thing. But if God be for you, don't let nobody be against you. We was just at the Mary J. Blige concert. Y'all see I got my Mary on today. Mary is 50-something years old, and she broke it down. She had me in tears. Of course, this is the soundtrack of my life for pain and things I went through, but Mary put up little clips about what she went through with her husband, what she went through with people, and why who she is today. She's a strong Black woman, but the world always didn't love her. She said she didn't think she was beautiful because she got her own husband telling her she ugly, cheating on her, using her money. Like, we got to stop doing it. We got to treat our women like queens and men. If you want somebody to be submissive to you, you got to be a real king. Like, there's so many people out here that I'm just tired of seeing how Chicago roll. That's why when I introduce my show, I say this is SKYTOWN, WindyCityUnderground.com, your music, your station. This ain't Chirac. SKYTOWN is taking Chicago back one Wednesday at a time because I'm sick of us being known like that. I know people from all over the world, and when people come visit me, they be like, "Ooh, y'all ignorant. Ooh, y'all ghetto. Ooh, y'all," and I don't want to be known like that. I don't want to be. For our city, we got a beautiful city if we take it back. My friends was just here seeing Mary J. Blige with us, and everybody outside talking crazy. Women mad, they feet hurt because they came in there thinking they Mary J. Blige, you dig? They feet hurt. One man told this baby, you shouldn't have been trying to be married tonight because she hanging on to him. They cussing out the man that crossed the street. My feet hurt. Go on out the way. Yeah, punk. Yeah. And I'm like, I was embarrassed because my friends are here from another state and they like, oh, y'all ignorant. And I'm like, that's not funny. Like, it's a comedian, shout out to B. Cole. He said, yeah, I had to argue with these people and the women told me FUNIGGA, and he say, and that's just the little girls. But it's sad that this is what we want to be known by. It's sad that this is how we treat each other, how we do each other. I don't like it, and I come against it. I discern it. I decree and declare to Chicago, the rest of the days for our people will be the best of our days. Showcase y'all talents, network, get yourself together, and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Life is too short. We losing people. Angie Stone, they saying people didn't kill her. I wouldn't put it past her. But again, she had her home going this week. This is the anniversary of Craig Mack's death. Trial is going on for Tupac. They saying Diddy killed him. Like, it's just sad. That's why I get on here and I shout out the birthdays because so many people are losing their life. I don't want Jesus to come and say, no, you can't go because you judge this person. Or no, you can't go because it's a hell we going to. Death is long. Life is short. It's time to get it right. Don't you see that? We got natural disasters. We got so much going on that I wouldn't even want God to see me doing anything against anybody at this time. Because I think every morning I wake up, I be like, is Jesus here? It's because there's too much going on. And when he come back, he coming back for his. And if you did anything against his chosen ones, you got to deal with that. So for real, y'all, get it together. We too doggone old. For real, we are. Everybody deserves something. Not the same people winning every doggone time. Give people their props and their flowers while they could smell them. If I didn't win, I was still going to be forever grateful because somebody thought of me. They did not have to. They thought of me. And I ain't no kiss asser. I ain't no sugarcoater to nobody. I'm going to do what I have to do and keep putting myself in a position to win. Whether somebody give me an award or not, I won through God. In Jesus' name, I'm going to collide with Grandman today. They laughing because they know I'm out there talking SHIT, but it's all good. Come on in, Grandman. We're going to collide shows today. Tasty in the building. What an outfit at? You're supposed to give it to me. But again, I got people like Ferris them voting for me. They on the list. I got people that I've known all of my life, y'all. Everybody already know I'm a Twisted Sister, so y'all know I've been rocking and running with them for years. Do or die them. I used to take care of their grandmama. Crucial Conflict. I've been around these people for years when they wasn't even getting love from their own city. That's why you see me showing up and showing out. Shondell told me, congratulations, Queen. Like, people who really rock with you, rock with you. People that don't is going to find a reason to hate on you. But me, I don't care because God got my back. Other than that, I want to tell y'all, last week I missed a birthday of the queen who ran this building, y'all. Miss Tinka Randall. It was her birthday. I don't even think Tinka celebrate birthdays, but I'm going to still give her some love because Tinka believed in me. Shout out to Monet. Shout out to Boss Lady. Those are all the people that believed in me and put me in. And I just want to make them proud. Everybody got a gift. Everybody got purpose. Do what you got to do for you. And if God be for you, don't worry about who is not. I think everybody that was nominees, I think everybody deserves an award. I see everybody out here grinding. Chicago is full of hustlers. We brag different, but let's hustle together. Let's come together. Again, shout out to Ferris. He rocked the MJB, boy. He got it in. So if Mary J. Blige didn't come, he'd already gave us the concert. Happy anniversary, no, happy birthday goes out to Sparkle Starks. That's the lady of Mr. Governor Rick. That's her birthday. She turned, I believe, 40. Kim Boulder, y'all. That's my forever first best friend. I loved her so much. I asked Daddy let her move in with me. Shout out to all of My Radio Chicago. They took home all of the awards, and I love it because they told me I'm a part of them because I was there 2020, 2021, off and on 2023. I was hired by First Lady China. Shout out to her as a board op. I did Old Soul Saturdays with Desmond Daly. So again, I want to say shout out to Miss Mina. Everyone, Mega, everyone. I think everyone deserves an award. Shout out to CEO. Shout out to Shy Blizz, the crown holder. Shout out to everyone. And what I just pray that we all get to come together this year and do some good things. I know Mina's got something going on for the ladies, honoring women, and this is Women's Month. Shout out to Miss Kitty. I just love me some Kitty. She got that voice on her, y'all. I'm just saying. Roxanne Maiden. I forgot last week, Lativia Bowman. Happy birthday to you, Miss Lativia Bowman. And we got Queen Latifah's birthday. Shout out to DJ Kev of the Core DJs. It's his dad's birthday. So Kevin has lost so many people. I had to make sure I shot his father out on here. So shout out to Public Announcement. They doing some big things. They hit me up. They with my boy Core DJs Tony Neal again, and shout out to the one and only crown holder. Shout out to the Blizz. He's always in the building, y'all. I had a whole piece of speech prepared and I never did it. Do you know, I think they were saying some things about I'm not sure if Tony's Dwayne Wiggins will have a home going, because I believe they said that he married someone right before he fell ill and she cremated him. So I'm not sure if that's the story, but that would be sad because we would want to see, I'm sure the fans want to see a home going for Mr. Dwayne. Shout out to, I'm missing somebody. I know I'm missing somebody that's supposed to be shouting out today. Oh, RIP to Prayer Man. Our spiritual brother, Prayer Man, has gone on to be with the Lord. He had moved to Arizona. He used to always get up and pray for us. Shout out to Shartia. She has my back no matter what go on. Sometimes we may not see her talk to each other, but if I need her, sometimes she just like God. She always on time. So shout out to her. And adjust each other crowns, y'all. Love on each other. Don't be hateful with each other. Everybody deserves a win. God got you. I'm just saying. Also, I'm going to take what Shondell said and share it today. I pray that everyone has a great, awesome, amazing, safe, successful day. And if you are reading that post that Shondell put up, you are already blessed because God gave you another 24 hours. Again, I'm colliding with Grandman and Tasty today. They out there laughing at me. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. They got some topics we're going to be talking about, so we're going to collide the shows today. Y'all know Grandman used to be my shy light. Him and KP was my shy light. You dig? Don't forget, if plan A didn't work, the alphabet has 25 more letters, so just stay cool. I ain't play no music, did I, y'all? And no matter who hurt you, harmed you, or tried to destroy you, just keep being a good person. That's all you can do because God sees, so he gonna reward you. Prayers go out for Don. Y'all know they used to say I look like this woman, Don of En Vogue. She said that she's been homeless for 3 years and been living in her car. So, man, prayers that God changes that situation for her. But again, Grandman is coming in, so we're gonna collide shows. I think Jamie Foxx Bentley Evans reveals that Jamie has never received a syndication check from the show that they did in 25 years. So we're gonna pray that that come about. But y'all know my boys. Shout out to Mina and Mega too, because they got my boy coming. I just told y'all I'm a Twisted Sister, so you already know I know what he got going on. He's gonna be at the Piazza in Aurora. Is it open? It ain't open. I got you, Grandman. He's gonna be in there 4/19/25 Hip Hop Recall. So y'all purchase your tickets or shout out to my radio or Miss Mean and them to see how you get your tickets for that event. So I'm gonna give y'all a song real quick because I told you my girl gonna be back in Chicago. Shout out to Taco, everybody who reached out and told me they voted for me, they love me, and my season to reap what I have sown. I'm just saying, y'all. I am in the building. Is it unlocked? Oh, you got it. You got it. I'm sorry. I thought I had it unlocked, but y'all know we got Grandman about to do his thing. We got Tasty in the building. How y'all feeling, y'all? Y'all doing okay? Shout out to LX the One. I ain't played no music because I'm in here running my mouth, so I'm gonna give y'all a song before I get up out of here. Again, I told y'all my girl will be back at the crib doing her thing on the 29th, y'all. I told y'all that's my Chicago Beyonce. If she rock it, I'm rolling, but I'm gonna give you her song, Miss Too Grown, because don't be playing me wrong. If my name's Toyana, they call me Toy, but I'm too grown for games. You did when you see underground, your music, your station.
Maybe I'm too grown. Never have I felt so good and in love with you, baby. And never have I felt this way about anyone, baby. I give my heart to only you. Oh, baby. Seems like we're taking our time. Something strange about this boy. Strange about this boy. 'Cause baby, I'm confused. I'm too grown for this, babe. What a dream is this way? I'm the best thing you ever had. What you made me first. And now it's time to come clean and show you know what I mean. 'Cause I saw you the other day in your ex-girlfriend. How you explain that? I'm waiting. How you gonna come back? Instead of waiting, so you might as well come clean. 'Cause I already know the truth. Oh, 'cause lately, baby, it seems like we're taking our time. There's something strange about this boy, strange about this boy, 'cause baby, I'm confused. Out to roll this way, roll. What you treat me this way? I'm the best thing you ever had. Wrong. Why don't you make me so sad? Oh, 'cause lately, baby,